Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man.
Angry Fan Movement is the movement to move with. Move with. URL TV for life. You already know what it is.
The guest. I'm back with the guest caller. We got Bizarre from D12 on. Bizarre, what's goody?
What up, though? What's cracking, man?
Very nice shit, man. Welcome to Angry Fans Radio, homie. Appreciate you reaching out.
All right, that's what's up, man. What's going on with y'all?
Not same shit, talking this battle rap shit, I don't know if you realize that we was talking about the Midwest movement not too long ago. So coming from an OG status, what's your history in battle rap? Let's start from the beginning. It's bizarre. Like, what's up? I mean, so what got you into battle rap? How did it start for you?
Well, it started with in Detroit. We had this clothing store called the Hip Hop Shop, which is basically this clothing store with this designer named Maurice Malone. I don't know if y'all are familiar with him from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
He had his clothing shop, and we used to have open mic up there every Saturday from 4 to 6. And, that's where, we basically started battle rapping. And Marshall Mathers, a.k.a. Eminem, was basically the king of the hip-hop shop. You know what I'm saying? He was the champion. So, they used to battle, once a month. Proof was the host of the battle thing. Just kind of like what you seen in the movie 8 Mile.
Okay.
But the only thing was that you never know who you was going to battle because they used to put everybody's name in a hat. You know what I'm saying? And they used to draw your name, so you may have to battle your homeboy, whoever.
Oh.
So, niggas, low-key didn't even really talk to each other that day at a battle. And, you know what I'm saying? So I had to have a low-key couple lines for everybody that I might run into because you never know who you might run into, who your opponent might be. So you had to have a couple lines along with some freestyle. So
okay.
Nothing like what y'all doing now, though. But you know what I'm saying? That's where it started from.
That's the pure without the money and whatnot. Or was y'all battling for money?
No, hell no. Just for the championship. Yeah.
Okay, so as far as the Midwest, what hand did you play in it, in the Midwest movement?
Okay, wow. Wow.
Cause you was there. I remember you was sitting right there when Eddie Morris battled Midwest Miles.
Yeah. So I had this battle league back in the day called Who Won the Battle, and I was looking for a young battle rapper. So my homeboy introduced me to young Miles, which when he was Miles was 17, 18, and so he spit for me in the studio, or whatever, and so I started putting him in a couple battles around the city, you know what I'm saying, and getting his name up, whatever. And one day Beasley had me up, and he was like, "Yo, Smack thinking about bringing back the battle rap parts of the DVDs. In the young lions and the young wolves out there in Detroit." So we had threw a couple names. I think we had threw Marv one out there, Quest McCody, but for some reason I don't know why they just couldn't do it, whatever. So we had threw Young Miles. I was like my boy Young Miles out there. So Beasley was kind of skeptical for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But so they ended up doing it. So I actually flew Miles. I flew him to New York to battle T-Rex. Who did he battle? T-Rex?
Yeah, he battled Rex Anlock.
Yeah, when he battled T-Rex. I actually flew him out there, and he missed his flight, which it kind of pissed me off because he had missed his flight, and he wasn't answering his phone because he you know what I'm saying, he knew I was mad at him. So X Factor was the only one answering the phone. So when they end up doing this, they end up driving to New York. Because, I guess they didn't want to go out there just too deep. They wanted to have some niggas with them, and, they didn't know what they was walking into. Mm-hmm. But actually, my man Mo, I don't know if you know him, Mo, he's like one of our homies from New York. His name Big Mo. He managed Scar Child.
Okay.
You familiar with Scar Child? But Big Mo let me hit a whole battle over the phone, whatever. So I mean, I was proud of Miles, man. He went out there, he did his thing, man. He, you know what I'm saying? He put on for the city, and I told him, I said, "Yo, Miles, this battle is going to change your life." You know what I'm saying? This battle is gonna change your life, and it did. You know what I'm saying? It changed him and X's life. I didn't even know X was gonna battle. That was so crazy. X would tell you. If you ever talk to X, X would tell you. I didn't even pay him no attention back in the day. Miles used to always tell me like, "Yo, this is my boy X Factor. He rap. He want to spit for you." But like, whatever, some other time. And X, he always teased me about that. He was like, "Man, you didn't even want to listen to me back in the day, man." So, so I had a part with X Factor and Miles. Basically, there was my little young boy. So, you know, I did the Who Won a Battle lead. You know, I was also in tune with Too Raw for the Streets.
Okay.
So, I brought Eddie Morris to Detroit. Reed was supposed to come. He didn't end up coming, but I brought Eddie out there. And, man. Oh, who else did I bring out there? I brought Nims from Fuck Your Life.
Okay.
Dayton. I brought a whole Piff James. Man, I mean, this shit run deep, man. I'm deep in this, man.
Wow. So now.
And then Big T. Everybody knows Big T. That's my young boy. So this is crazy about Big T. Now, this is how Big T got in the game. So I'm in Chicago. I'm recording the album. I'm actually in the studio. And my boy like, "Yo, I got these little young cats, man. They think they some battle rappers, man. You know, you should come up there. They about to come in the studio. Tell me what you think." Ooh. So in comes Big T and Prince Lord. So they're like, "What's up, man? Whatever. You bizarre." I'm like, "Yeah, what up?" They're like, "We want Miles and X Factor." This when Miles and X Factor was on fire. Mm-hmm. So we got into a big ass heated argument in the studio. Cause I'm like, "Yo, who are y'all? Who do y'all think y'all are to deserve Miles and X Factor? Y'all have not one battle yet." But they were so hungry. They were so determined. It was like, "Man, we want Miles and X Factor. We'll kill them niggas. We'll," you know what I'm saying? It was like, "Fly them out to Chicago now." So, so after that happened, I say probably a year later, we had a battle. It was Detroit versus Chicago. And so I was like, "Big T, you know, bring your crew down here. You know, we're going to do this Detroit versus Chicago." So T came down there. They came like 100 deep. Chicago came deep as hell. So Calicoe and Prince Lord, they battled. This was a classic battle. They battled for like, I don't know, like 6 rounds. Crazy. Damn. And so Calicoe, I think he put up, I don't know how much don't quote me, I think he put up like 3 or 4 racks. And they was talking crazy. Then Prince Lord mom threw out like 5 racks on the table.
Damn.
It was like, "That ain't shit. We'll match that." Then Cal them threw up another 2 or 3 racks. It was just crazy.
Damn.
So that was a crazy battle. And it got so intense because I forgot who. I think KP. Yeah, KP.
Okay.
KP said a line about Proof, but it wasn't a disrespectful line. But it was just so sensitive. Like you just can't say nothing about Proof. Period. So he said something about Proof, and the battle just stopped. Like, no, it's over. So I just remember Cal and them like, "Yo, man, get out of here, man. It's over. So Tina, but they stood their ground, you know what I'm saying? Because they came together, and nothing ended up happening to them. But I mean, it was very heated and thick. So then, what happened after that with T? Oh, so then after that, T, he was just like, "Yo, man, I want to learn. I want to do this, man. I want to be around." So I'm like, "T, I'm going to school you. I'm going to take you out on the road." See, a lot of people don't know T T also used to be my hype man on the road doing shows.
Word?
Yeah, like T been all around the world with me. You know what I'm saying? Because he listened and he just want to work. So, you know, T would come in your house and that nigga sleep on the couch for a month. You know what I'm saying? Because he just want to learn. He just want to be in the mix of shit. So, you know, I just kind of schooled him to you know what the game was and how to do it. So, you know, it's just a blessing to see them now where they literally are eating off of battle rap. Like they're getting booked like shows, like us doing shows. They're getting booked. They're eating off of this. That's the part that's crazy.
Tell me about it. And then it's especially, go ahead, my fault.
Oh, no, I was just agreeing. I was saying, right. Bizarre, I want to know, though, as far as Total Slaughter, what did you think of that? Like, what was your, I guess, the way the culture is now opposed to the Detroit scene, Michigan scene? What you kind of touched on that. What are the significant differences that you see outside the money?
As far as Total Slaughter?
Oh, well, with Total Slaughter and just like you mentioned, the culture, where it is now, what is the difference between, outside of the money, what's the difference between, or the significant differences you see now opposed to then?
It's way more complicated now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's way more serious than when we was rapping, when Eminem was rapping. Like Marshall said this one time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People always say like, "Yo, what if Eminem should get back in the ring?" Yo, Marshall, like, I'm not getting in the ring with these young punks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting in the ring with them because it's a whole different game. You gotta understand this shit is serious. Like when we was battle rapping, you know, we could just come there and just freestyle. Back in the day, you could just, even in the grind time days, you could just have one or two lines and and it's over. You know what I'm saying? Now niggas is studying your lines and they saying this and they saying that, and you know, and like even Big T, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, me being around him, like we'll be on a road on tour and he'll have a battle coming up. Like Big T was sleep. I shouldn't even tell you, but he sleep with headphones on, remembering his verses, like rehearsing and all type of shit. And then like when I used to go to the smack battles, I'm just like walking past rappers like Farrah Funeral, and like niggas don't even want to talk because they so focused. You know what I'm saying? Or their performance and delivery. It's very serious now.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, so when you standing there and you're watching Surf and Big T, what's going through your mind?
What's going through my mind? Shit, man, I'm just a fan, man. I'm just observing, like, you know, happy, man. I was just like, because, you know, that was like T's comeback battle. So I'm like, yo, you know, I was happy, man. It was a small room. It was, you know what I'm saying? I was just happy for him, man, because, you know, he really living his dream, man. And it's for all these battle rappers, man. They really living their dream, and they really can say at the end of the day, like, yo, I'm booked in St. Louis next Thursday. Next month I'm in fucking Atlanta. And I'm, you know what I'm saying? And they feeding their families off of this shit, so it's crazy, man. Yeah. Shout out to Calicoe too, man. You know, we raised him too, man. What up, though?
Yeah, I see. Yeah, Calicoe from the D. That's crazy, man. B. What about Queen? You was rocking with Queen?
I'm gonna holler at you. Hello.
Oh, my fault, bro. Yeah, my fault. You heard?
Yeah. I said we raised Calicoe too.
What you mean? Like coming up?
Cal got a crazy story. So we had a battle. Who won the battle? It was a whole card setup, right? And y'all might think I'm making this up, but I'm not. But it was like this whole card setup. The battle was ready to go, and Miles and this dude named Hostile, I don't know. They got a bad blood history. You know what I'm saying? So they was having a rematch, and me and Proof, we was putting money up. Me and Proof, we used to do that. We used to put money on our young boys. Like, nigga, I bet I got 3,000. You know, I bet you know what I'm saying. So that's how we started off betting. You know what I'm saying? Betting on rappers and shit. You know, basically our rappers. So we had this heated, you know, card coming up, and I'm about to do the battle, and one rapper was missing. I forgot who didn't come. It was one of these rappers from Jersey that didn't show up, and we about to do the card, and in comes this little kid, and he's like, "Yo, what's up, Bizarre? I want to battle tonight." I'm like, "Who are you, kid?" He was like, "My name's Calicoe, man. I'm Blackface, my pops." And Blackface, if people know, Blackface he's like a, you know what I'm saying, he's a rapper from Detroit. So, you know, he's around our age. So this kid is like 14, 15 years old, and Face is like 30. So when Cal said it to me the first time, I really thought he was lying. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm Blackface kid. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, man, I battle rap. So I'm like, okay. So Proof was like, well, let me hear something, man. Cal spit. And we was like, all right, you in the battle. And Calicoe did his first battle at 14 with us against Hami Ham from New Jersey.
14? God.
14.
That's
yeah. Cal was raised around it, man. Like he was raised around it, man. Like Detroit, we got a history of team, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even Miles with his second generation of the Animal House is like Clean is like, you know, maybe Clean and a couple other ones they around, but Animal House had a fleet. It was like 10, 15 niggas from Animal House that, you know what I'm saying, that you don't even really hear about no more. That was, you know, from that like H.I. and a lot of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? That was nice.
What happened to him?
Man, I don't know. I think it's too many. It's too many battle rappers. It's too many battle rappers. It's too many out. Like T will always tell you, if you know what I'm saying, people will tell you like, that nigga Bizarre, man. He be up on it. Like, I was up on Briz before anybody knew. I'm like, yo, T, watch out for this nigga named Briz. He nasty.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be up on niggas before they even pop. Like, I can tell you, like, he gonna pop. He gonna do this, like, and leads that niggas ain't never heard of before. So, you know, it's a lot of rappers now. So niggas gotta fight for position, man.
So I want to ask you, who would you say, who would you consider to be the face of Detroit battle rap outside of, you know, the OGs like Eminem and the Proofs and all them? You know, as far as like the Calicoes and the X Factors and the Midwest Miles, who would you consider to be the face of Detroit battle rap today?
What you mean, like the current face?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know, I think all of them contribute. You know, I say, see, we got layers. Like we got generations. So you know how we do in Detroit. We really like, what class are you from? Like, I'm from the hip hop shop class. So Marv and Quest McCody, they're from the Lush. They're from the Lush class. And then you got Cal. And then Cal is from the streets. That nigga's not from no class. So it is daddy right too. But like Clean and them, they're from Animal House. So, you know, you got different layers. And then, you know, JC and them, they was battling in the park. Them niggas was battling in the park until Cal came out there and like hosted one of their battles. And then, you know, I told niggas about JC before he popped. I'm like, yo, that little nigga's gonna pop. So, you know what I'm saying?
Then you got L. You can't forget L. Will.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Ill Will cool. I don't like some of the stuff he be doing, but you know what I'm saying, he cool.
What you mean, the bullying tactics?
I mean, you know, some of the stuff he do, man, I don't agree with it, man. But you know, I don't really know him personally as a individual, so I can't sit here and talk shit or judging. But I do know that the nigga do put Pontiac on his back. You know what I'm saying? Which he could easily be like, we from Detroit, because a lot of niggas that's from Pontiac, especially when they're out of town, they be like, we from Detroit, because it's just too hard to explain Pontiac. Because Pontiac is literally 10, 15 minutes from Detroit, but Ill Will is like, nigga, fuck that. No, nigga, we from Pontiac. So you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is. But
when y'all was having a battle with DJ, y'all was having a battles in the shop and all that. Was it niggas from Pontiac? Was they like fire back then too? Because it's kind of like around like 2012, 13, like it just became like mad niggas from Pontiac that was nice. Has it always been that way?
No. That's what I was trying to tell you. Like, if a nigga was from Pontiac back then, he wasn't gonna let you know it. Like, because it wasn't no reason to, I guess, maybe explain it. I mean, I guess it's cooler to say you're from Detroit. But, Ill Will and JC and, the Mike Murderers and Mike Myron, they came out and they like, nah, we're from Pontiac. We're from Pontiac. Fuck that. And, they stand their ground on it. So people, gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying? So, I wish it could just be all of just admitting love, Michigan love. Hopefully one day we'll have it like that.
So bizarre. So that's Detroit and Chicago. So how did St. Louis come a part of this?
Well, actually, that was Miles. Miles set all that up. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He set it up. He set it all up with the Midwest movement. You know what I'm saying? He just felt like, we'll be stronger as a unit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel the pain. Man, going out there to New York, it's a lot of pressure. The odds are against you. You're outnumbered. So, they had to come together and form like Voltron. And against anything, not just battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Against fights. You never. I mean, we don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So niggas come out just like when he came out to Detroit to battle. You got to put your back against the wall when you're not home, man. You got to put your back against the wall because you don't even know. Like, I mean, I've been to a couple of the Smack events, and I still feel like anything can happen. Like, you just got to be prepared for anything, man. I ran into Suge in New York. When I first met Suge, I met him in New York. So, you got to prepare for anything, man.
Fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, my beef. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking heads, man.
And you fan movement is the movement to move with.